Carrie Underwood is set to join American Idol, the show that made her a star, as a judge. In fact, Idol fans have seen the lineup of judges change quite a bit over the years. However, it's rumored that one of the show's former judges wants to make a comeback. North Myrtle Beach was visited by one of its famous residents, along with her just as famous TV co-host. Vanna White, the longtime letter-turner and host of the TV game show Wheel of Fortune, was in North Myrtle Beach Sunday and Monday, taking 60 big fan wheel watchers around her hometown and the Myrtle Beach area. On Monday, she was joined by her new co-host Ryan Seacrest, who this season replaced Pat Sajak after he retired. Seacrest is known for his many TV jobs, including host of American Idol, radio programs, and his annual New Year's Eve special. The duo were at different locations filming an upcoming special that will appear on the game show. White was spotted at Hoskins Restaurant and Original Painter's Ice Cream in North Myrtle Beach, on the golf course at Pine Lakes with Seacrest, and taking a bicycle ride along the boardwalk in downtown Myrtle Beach. Social media is filled with fans' photos as White and Seacrest traveled around the area to film their show. It is unclear when the episode will air. Shehai Seijo. Former President Donald Trump took the stage at Madison Square Garden Sunday evening, and the rally was met with criticism over comments made by comedian Tony Hinchcliffe during his opening set. "There's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. I think it's called Puerto Rico," Hinchcliffe said. "I saw President Trump. Did anyone watch the rally at Madison Square Garden? That was pretty cool." Trump's running mate J.D. Vance at a campaign event. "My own view of this is, look, I have not seen the joke. Maybe it's a stupid racist joke. Maybe I'm not going to comment on the specific joke, but I think you have to stop getting so offended at every little thing in the USA. I'm so over it." Following backlash from Hinchcliffe's remarks, the Trump campaign distanced itself from the comedian Monday. Hinchcliffe went on to say his critics have no sense of humor. GOP voices frustration, disgust over Trump MSG rally. A senior Trump advisor said the joke does not reflect the views of the former president or the campaign. However, reaction is still pouring in from Puerto Rican lawmakers and community groups in Chicago. None of that was an accident. These campaign events are put together, they are vetted. That language was vetted by the Trump campaign, U.S. Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, D. New York, said. "When you try to demonize this population that is no different than treating us like garbage, that is his way of thinking the MAGA movement. You cannot extrapolate Trump from this incredibly horribly hurting racist remark," added Jose Lopez, executive director of the Puerto Rican Cultural Center. "We're not going to allow to normalize this language. This is so racist and xenophobic. We have to put an end to this by going out on November 5 and showing the power of the Puerto Rican people." On Monday night in Humboldt Park, Puerto Ricans disgusted by the rhetoric protested to make their voices heard. "Let's be clear. That man is a joke and is unworthy of being president of the U.S., unworthy of representing any Puerto Rican," ALD. Jesse Fuentes, 26th Ward, said. Latin music stars Bad Bunny, Jennifer Lopez, and Ricky Martin are now among the Puerto Rican celebrities showing support for Kamala Harris. The former president did not directly address the racist joke at his events Monday. He instead took jabs at Kamala Harris and called her incompetent. "Every problem facing us can be solved, but now the fate of our nation is in your hands, and that's so true. What a rotten job. She's grossly incompetent, more than Biden, and I didn't think that was possible," Trump said at his rally in Atlanta. "We will end inflation. We will stop the invasion of criminals coming into our country and bring back the American dream." On Monday, Vice President Kamala Harris toured a semiconductor factory in Michigan. She took time out of her speech to address the controversial remarks. Trump, Harris begin last full week of campaigning. My opponent spends time talking about diminishing who we are as Americans and talking down at people that we're the garbage can of the world. Trump also spoke at a gathering of pastors in Georgia on Monday before his Atlanta rally. Harris also toured a union training facility in Macomb County, Michigan, before a Monday night rally in Ann Arbor, where she will join running mate Tim Walz, governor of Minnesota. We understand the opportunity we have before us to turn the page on the fear and divisiveness that have characterized our politics for a decade because of Donald Trump, Harris said in Ann Arbor. Trump will head to Pennsylvania Tuesday, while Harris will give a speech at the Ellipse near the White House Tuesday night. There are about 2 million U.S. residents who were born in Puerto Rico and more than 250,000 living in swing states. According to the Washington Post, in Arizona, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, the number of Puerto Rican residents is larger than the vote margin between President Joe Biden and Trump in the 2020 election. Copyright 2024 Nexstar Media, Incorporated, all rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, rewritten, or redistributed. For the latest news, weather, sports, and streaming video, head to WGN TV. Chicago Film Festival closing night. Sightings. For the past couple of weeks, films from all over the world have been showing as part of the 60th Annual Chicago International Film Festival. Sunday was closing night at the fest, and an Oscar-winning director with Chicago roots had his movie featured as the last film of this year's festival. Robert Zemeckis not only received the Founders Legacy Award, but his latest film Here, which stars Tom Hanks and Robin Wright, was shown at the Music Box Theater. Before the screening on the red carpet, Zemeckis talked with WGN News about what made his film special, like when he brought some of his South Side upbringing into one of his classics. Check out the interview in the video player above. Get Dean's reviews and A-list interviews delivered right to your inbox. Sign up for Dean's Downloads weekly newsletter. You'll also get his Dean Cooks recipes too. Copyright 2024 Nexstar Media, Incorporated, all rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, rewritten, or redistributed. For the latest news, weather, sports, and streaming video, head to WGN TV. Award-winning author, rising literary star, and rapper to be honored at annual Chicago Library Foundation Awards. The Chicago Library Foundation will honor 3 people who have skillfully used the power of the written word, as well as championed public libraries. Award-winning author Ann Patchett will receive the Carl Sandburg Literary Award. Rising literary star and author Christina Henriquez will be honored with a 21st Century Award in Chicago Artist. Chance the Rapper will receive an Artist Award. Chicago Public Library Commissioner Chris Brown and Kimberly Good, the event co-chair for the 2024 Chicago Library Foundation Awards, joined WGN News on Saturday morning to discuss the event. Visit the Chicago Library Foundation website for more information. Copyright 2024 Nexstar Media, Incorporated, all rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, rewritten, or redistributed. For the latest news, weather, sports, and streaming video, head to WGN TV.